What's up, guys? Once again, it has been a while. I've just been working, but I did move up in my current job, so I have a different position now, and it's a lot better for me because when I get off of work, I'm a lot more just not tired anymore. So that's a good thing. So I can film after work, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. But currently, I painted my valve cover for the B16, the original valve cover that it came with, and I did a wrinkle black. Minus this little run, but super wrinkled. You guys can probably see that. Looks pretty cool. I think it looks better off camera, but yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna sand these down, the lettering, and I didn't end up plugging these up. I normally cover these holes with tape with a quarter, but decided not to do it this time just to see what the difference is, but it should be good. And then now I can put this back on with my Speed Factory titanium valve cover hardware. But yeah, I decided to do black because originally on the B16s in the US they came with black valve covers, and yeah, I might as well just put a black valve cover back on. I am currently in the process of cleaning this up. I was missing the little cap for the injector harness, which I do have right over here. Picked it up at the junkyard. This is a single cam one, so it should fit. The brackets line up. I just have to clean it up and then put that there. Finally got my radiator stay, found at the junkyard. That's all that. I'm gonna take this ground off and just use the back one. I already put it there. And yeah, I just have to put the header back on. I still need to go pick up a OEM catalytic converter. Well, not OEM, but OEM replacement, like a MagnaFlow one. Anything that is CARB compliant or CARB legal in California to get it barred. A lot of you guys asked me to make a video about how to get your car barred in California. Now, I really want to make a video of it right now or explain how to do it, but I can't really do it until I actually get this car barred. But currently, everything on this car, minus the header and the test pipe, of course, and the intake, I just have to put the little OEM piece back on, which is this one right here, back on so I could get it barred, because they're probably gonna complain about the spoon intake arm, of course. I will definitely make that video, but I mean, I could easily just say what you kind of need. Of course, you need OEM stuff. That's what you need. You need OEM engine harness. You technically can cut into your engine harness. You just have to make sure you do it right. You don't have, if you make it look very janky, of course, they're gonna fail you on visual inspection. So you gotta make sure when you extend certain wires, you have to do it really clean, solder them back up, or no, solder them, or relume it, electrical tape, everything, make it look mint. On this engine harness, I did extend a couple wires to make it look, or to work with the B16A2. And I'm using a, what is it, a P30 9697 B16A2 ECU off Delso. So when I get this thing barred, they will bar it as a Delso motor. And luckily, since this car is a 96, it is a lot easier to bar your car, because let's say, for example, if you have a 1999 Honda Civic, which is a OBD2B if I'm correct, so you need a motor that is a 99, 2000, or 2001 to get it barred. You cannot use anything older than a 99, which sucks because my old car was a 98, so finding a 98 and up B-Series motor was really hard during that time when I was looking for a B-Series. But luckily, since this hatch is a 96 and I have a 99 SI motor with a Delso ECU B16A2, it is perfect for this car because it's a 96. So having a 96, I think 92 to 95 is OBD1. It's a lot easier bar on those cars just to get an OBD1 motor. Super easy. OBD2A is a little bit harder, but you could get it done, of course. Nothing's impossible. And oh, I forgot, I threw my Racing Green T37s all on. Woo, that looks good, and it's got the Regas chilling there. But yeah, so this is a OBD2B motor, but I'm using an OBD2A engine harness and OBD2A ECU, which is the Del sub. I know for a fact I will receive comments that people will be saying that this is not doable. This is, my friend recently just got his car done with this, and a couple people have done it. This is literally the easiest way for OBD2A car. Yeah, and luckily since I have a B60 minus a G, so I don't have to use a different engine harness. This is a 96 to 98 Civic EX engine harness on this motor. I just had to extend or switch out the plug for the crank position sensor, or the CKP sensor, because normally this motor uses a 2-pin. So on the ECU or on the engine harness on the single cam is a 3-pin. So I re-changed it to 2 pins. You don't use one wire on it. There's a lot of diagrams on that online. I get more into that about it when I actually like get the car barred, because I don't want to say anything, or I don't want to make a video of me saying how to bar if my car isn't barred. You know, I haven't done it yet, but I know for a fact this right here is solid to get barred. I just have to get the cat and put the OEM header back on, and it should be good to go. Nothing to worry about. And yeah, so off to doing this valve cover. Normally how I like doing this is using tape. I used a lot of layers of tape. This is probably like 3. So one right there, one right there, sideways, and then I normally do one on the V. And then just fill in these little spots just in case. You never know until you like wiggle your little sanding block. I recommend using a sanding block because the sanding block is completely flat. And then when you sand it down, yeah, it'll be even. And then the hardest one to do is kind of this one, because of the little hump right here. So yeah, and then this H2, it'll be fine. So I couldn't find my sanding block, but I ended up just using some, this is I think 220 grit, or let me check. Yeah, 220 grit sandpaper. I just ripped a small portion of it and just made it, just fold it around like twice to make it firm. And I'm just taking my time sanding this by hand. Just make sure that you fold a couple times, because if you don't, you will, this thing will be soft. It won't be pretty much hard or stiff. And then you're gonna dig into the actual like part that you don't want to sand. So I'm legit just taking my time. It doesn't take long. It actually comes out pretty fast because this is 220 grit. You could probably get 180 grit and be a lot faster too. But see, so just take my time. Just like that. Blow it away. And then yeah, I'm just being careful with how far I reach the sandpaper, just in case it digs into the spot where you don't want to sand. Well, this took me like probably like 5 minutes with a 220 grit. I'll probably flip around so I could do this. And yeah, so you can see a little like shadows. That's where there's a little bit left of paint down there. Just gotta go through that, and then after that be good, and then move on to the H and the Honda. It looks so much better with the sanded. Also, one thing I like doing before I start sanding the letters down, I normally get a little blade and just pick up the excess paint or the current paint that's on it, so you don't have to sand too much paint down, and this saves you a lot of time. Probably is gonna be the hardest one because it's so skinny, and then you gotta be careful with the sandpaper. And I'm doing this. This is after a full 24 hours of the valve cover has been drying. So the paint is still soft on it. So be careful when you apply your tape and take off your tape. When you take off your tape, be very slow while pulling the tape off so you don't pull off the paint. I like doing it this way because the paint's still soft and it's a lot easier to sand. And after you sand it, there's what it's gonna look like. This was the easiest to do because it's so small. Just go back and forth with the sandpaper. Alright, time to put this on. actually recording off my phone. Son is helping his dad. He cut his finger on the spindle. No, I get demonetized.
Oh yeah, because it's blood, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're bleeding.
So I'm actually recording off my phone, so it's kind of weird to me. I don't know how good the audio is, and I know I haven't uploaded in a while. This is today's project. Is Carlos's EF. He recently put a B20 in here, and getting it ready for VTech Club Round 1. I will definitely have videos of VTech Club Round 1 over at Chakawala next week. So I get to, well, I'm gonna start recording more because I moved up and I'm not as tired anymore. So yeah, and I just installed his new lower ball joint for him, but he needs a snap ring plier to put the snap ring back on, and but he did go with Moog, and that's that ball joint tool. Very easy to use, especially with the impact. Wait, what the hell? Why does he have two PC680s? Dude, I just noticed he has two Odyssey batteries.
I don't have the key. Check the key over here. I don't know. Actually, I think he left it over here. Yeah.
This is all single cam.
He wasn't moved.
And then, over here, you have Mr. Rando. I really miss filming videos for you guys, not gonna lie. And then KJ, he's actually gonna be racing his car over at VTech Club Round 1. No.
I checked.
And he's actually racing at VTech Club Round 1 too.
Dude, I don't want to break the lip.
Oh, he got a new lip.
Wait a minute. You unlocked it. I mean, you locked it. I thought he locked it.
You okay?
No, I'm about to pass out.
You actually gonna pass out?
That's calm. The famous CKST passes out.
He's gonna pass out while driving. That's scary. I don't know if I showed you guys, but he recently got this. What is it? First molding hood, which is pretty much Jay's. He got for really cheap. Yeah, so just doing his little modules for him. I think we're probably gonna have the car on the ground today. He's just missing small stuff like the hoses he went to go get. Missing a screw, but yeah.
Big square.
Oh, whoa.
This is survival. Oh, wrong way.
Are you about to take that out? Oh, I can already feel it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Oh, that is
That
bad.
is sensor.
Should I just leave it like that? I feel like I get demonetized for it, but we'll see what happens.
No.
Crazy ass looking header. Oh yeah, for EF dudes, if you guys ever do B series swap, I do know that the original subframe gets in the way, so you normally would have to run like a traction bar to clear the header, because with the original subframe you will hit it, you have to bang it out. I think, what's his name? Garage Built Hondas has a video about that. And oh damn, he doesn't even have a axle back yet. That's that old single cam exhaust. So, and he's running a Monotech engine harness. Dude, I really feel bad for you. I really feel bad for you.
That thing right there.
Yeah, I know, the rotor shield hit him. Like he dripped some blood right there too. Wait guys, look. This is the new VTech Club card. So let me show you guys. So yeah, this is the new track car that I picked up for roughly 200 bucks. It didn't have a motor, but my brother's old Y7's in it. And this car was Neil's old car. So yeah, I'm just running that impulse shift that we got from Japan, and I do have wheels for it already, and I'll probably get that in the next video because I have to go pick them up. This has a fake SR lip on it, but this was an old VTEC Club car until he had raw knock and pulled the motor out. So now it has my brother's old Y7 in it, which is now registered and running. Yep, another coupe. Back home from Carlos's house, using my regular camera, and I forgot to show you guys that I put on the valve cover. I did put on my Speak Factory titanium hardware that I was using with my old valve cover. And as you can kind of see that when I masked it off, I actually pulled the tape off too fast and it pulled the wrinkle a little bit off, but it's okay. And yeah, I just have my ground cable connected. Black distributor cap now. I actually bought it from my work, so 30102 P54006 as a part number for the B16 distributor cap, because my old one was this, which was an eyesore. And yep, that thing looks so much better. Now for little things, I need to get the clamps for these, the hose clamps, or the whatever the OEM clamps are, forgot. And also every damn weekend it has been raining. Like today is raining, yesterday was raining. For some reason in California, this has been raining every weekend, minus last weekend, which is where, yeah, I think I took this car up to Menifee and stuff. And this motor has been super good. I know it's freshly rebuilt, but it's been perfect. I just had to adjust the timing. And yeah, it's a solid motor. Solid bone stock B16. And yeah, so there's a lot more stuff in the engine bay, but definitely it is different. Some people are very confused on why I went from a fully tucked bay with ITBs making power to something bone stock with everything there now. Shit, I don't know, but it's crazy. Like remembering what this bay used to look like and doing this now, going back to just OEM. Like I even had to put back an OEM hardline and everything back. It was just, I don't know. That's one thing I don't like about shaving bays or welding up holes and stuff. Like when people do shave bays, because if you ever want to put your car back to stock, I don't know if some people, well, I've seen some people do that. Like they had a fully tucked bay and went back to stock. You just can't really put stuff back because you don't have the holes there. You don't have the holes where the bolts go anymore. Yeah. And also these little brackets right here, I did paint those silver too, because they originally become silver, but they were dirty, so I painted them silver. There's a lot of things I painted just to make it a lot cleaner. But yeah, that's crazy, huh? Don't you guys think? Going from fully tucked bay, well, from this to this, and not gonna lie, it's just a little bit harder to work on because you have to remove more stuff. But yeah, since everything's been replaced, I don't really have to touch anything. That is just crazy. Oh yeah, and I already started getting rock chips on the lip. It's okay. Yeah, getting rock chips for days now on this lip. Look at that. The spoon lip, I was getting rock chips on, but you don't really see it because it's black and it's carbon. But now you can see it on this lip. So, alright guys, don't listen to others, just keep building. And I really apologize for not really uploading, but we'll probably be back on that grind. Yeah, there's just so many times where I have like actual like there's content for me to film, but I just don't feel like it. But now we'll be back on that grind, and thank you very much guys for 37K. I think we're at 37K now. So the channel's been growing, and it's kind of sucks because the channel's growing, the channel's getting a lot more views per videos, but I'm just not uploading anymore. Or I am uploading, but I'm not uploading as frequently. But you know, everybody has their own life out of YouTube. I don't do this thing full time. For I think like 4 months or so I was pursuing it, but I decided to just get a regular job. So yeah, so got my regular job, okay, got my other business and got this. So this is all side stuff. I really enjoy meeting all you guys. I've been running into a lot of people at my work and even just out, and I've been getting DMs where people are like, hey, I just saw you but I didn't say what's up. I'm like, you guys see me in real life, just come say what's up. Unless I'm like in the bathroom or something, that's kind of weird. But you guys see me in real life, just come say what's up. I don't bite. I'm literally like just a regular dude living a normal life, and I just make videos. I'm the same as I am in the videos, minus I try not to cuss a lot in the videos because I do have a pretty bad mouth. I do cuss a lot, but I've been trying to tone it down in my videos, and yeah, it's been good. And I ran into one of you guys at my work yesterday, so nice meeting you, man. So peace out, guys. Don't miss others, just keep building, and thank you for keeping up with all my videos, even though I've just been so busy, and yeah.